Our next segment that I want to go into is basically purchasing in today's market. And purchasing in today's market, um, as a buyer, today you should be thinking and looking at asking, should I wait? Is it the right time? Should I walk away? Should I jump in and do this? Well, I can tell you there is no universal answer for that. Those are all individual decisions that we need to talk through. And when the time is right, the time is right. But to come to somebody who is going to support you and an expert as a consultant as myself, both with the mortgages and the financial side, and the amazing team that I work with when it comes to realtors and lawyers and notaries and all of those types of people, um, we can look at what the right answer for you is at that time. But what matters most is understanding what is your affordable reality and what's realistically able for you to achieve. So just because a bank approves a number doesn't mean that you should spend that maximum. So between your incomes and your debts and all of your obligations, if a bank says you can afford $1.5 million on a home, and your payments are going to be up five, $6,000 or anywhere in those amounts, and you can actually afford them, that doesn't mean it's the right thing for you to do. You have to be comfortable with the outcome of what your maximum dollar you're going to spend. What it does do is when you come to myself, and the difference between myself and a bank is as a financial consultant and a broker, I am able to go to multiple different lenders and find you not only the best rate, but the best clients experience that you're going to have, most streamlined. I will be on your path. I'm not moving on anywhere, but I'll be on your path as we go down the road and you're coming up for renewal, or you look at different structures or life events are happening. I actually work with over 40 different lenders at different levels to be able to find the right solution for my clients, short term and long term. When you're working with financial institutions, they have great options. They have great opportunities. Absolutely, they have great solutions for clients, but they can only offer you what their products are. And that isn't always the best product for you at that time. Whereas coming back to myself as a mortgage consultant, financial consultant, and a broker, I have the ability to source out different financial institutions, different lenders, and build a strategy and a plan that's going to work for you, short term as well as long term. And then when your mortgage comes up for renewal, I'm able to redo everything that we've done again at that point. You don't have to stay with that same lender that maybe we did this time because things have changed for you and there might be better options that are going to work for you at that point. So I say to people, I'd rather see someone be able to purchase comfortably and confidently than become house rich, financial stressed every month. So basically, house rich, cash flow poor. So you've got this beautiful house that you're living in, amazing, relaxing, and so your home should be, but you can't go anywhere. You can't say, "Hey, let's pick up and we're going to take off out to Alberta for the weekend, or we're going to go up to the Okanagan for the weekend, or over to the island." Wait a minute, that's going to be $1,000 weekend. I can't do that because I won't have my next mortgage payment. That is not the end result of what I'm looking to do when I'm working with my clients. I want my clients to be able to have a balance. It's very, very important to me, in my heart of heart, that the clients that I work with, they are in a home that is their home, that they make beautiful, and it's cozy and comfortable. And then when you walk in and they're managing those payments, they're loving coming home every day to it. Yet if you want to go away, even to an event that's a concert, or you want to go away for a weekend, You can. And that's what makes me sleep at night is knowing that the clients that I work with are able to balance both sides of their equation for their life activities. So many hardworking people, they're feeling pressures right now. We are all feeling the pressures right now. And each and every one of us that are working, everybody goes to work, does a great job, hardworking, doesn't matter whether you're self-employed, whether you're owning a big company, whether you're working for someone else, you go into work to do the best job that you can do. But you're going to work feeling the pressures and the heavy loads of everything else that's behind us when it comes to buying groceries, sending the kids to school, activities, all of that kind of stuff. And again, that's the emotional side of money. That's the silence that creates a shame. And that's why education matters, because that silence, there is no shame to be in that spot. We have not done the education we need to do from the time we've been kids. For generations after generations after generations, we have not been taught how to properly manage our finances, build a legacy for ourselves and our family. And again, that is nobody's fault. That is no judgment. That is no shame. That is just how life has been passed down from parents to parents to parents. And that's because they didn't know how. We didn't learn it in school either. Like those are not subjects that are taught. Um, so when people understand their options, your fear is reduced. Sometimes one honest conversation can change everything. So sitting down with someone side by side, like myself, who is a consultant, and having that honest, true conversation of putting it all down on paper, of what you're feeling, what you need for obligations to take care of, and myself. And if I have to bring my team in, I bring a team in as well because more brains are better than one because we will all look at things differently and come out to a plan that works for you. But until you open up and have that conversation, nothing changes. You will continue to go down that rabbit hole of the feeling the guilt, feeling the shame, feeling like you're a gerbil on a little wheel that you cannot get off of because you haven't had that opportunity to walk through these conversations with people like myself that this is what we do day in and day out. I always use the analogy that if my car breaks and I have to get under that hood, I don't have a hope in hell of fixing what's going on under that hood. But if my finances break, you can bet your life that I can trace it back. I can get under the hood of my finances and make that financial vehicle get back on its track and moving down the road in the right direction. So please take that opportunity to reach out to me, even if it is just for a conversation. Because I have no pressures, I have no judgments. All I want to do is provide you with options, education, and there'll be things that you may not have thought of that we can bounce off of each other. So you'll walk away feeling more powerful than you came into this conversation with. You will feel more confident about your finances, about your decisions, about the choices of your next step. And that's exactly what I do. And that's why I do it. I help people every day feel confident about the matters that they are dealing with. And those matters deeply matter to me because I need to feel very good that each and every one of the people that I work with is also feeling good and living their best life. Because nothing's broken that can't be fixed. It only stays broken if you don't open those conversations up.